Buhari resets administration, says Nigeria must never see war again. Vanguard reports that the weekly Federal Executive Council (FEC) meeting, which started after the swearing-in of Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF), and the launch of the 2018 Armed Forces Remembrance Day emblem, witnessed a mild drama as head of service, Mrs. Oyo-Ita, and Chief of Staff to the President, Kyari, were involved in a shouting match. The fierce crossfire between Kyari and Oyo-Ita, which occurred shortly before the Federal Executive Council meeting, was believed to have been caused by the leaked memo, which Oyo-Ita sent to Kyari on the controversial reinstatement and posting of the embattled former chairman of the Pension Reforms Commission, Abdul-Rashid Maina, Punch reports. A source at the meeting said Kyari accused Oyo-Ita of leaking the memo, which she wrote to the COS on the reinstatement of Mr. Abdul-Rashid Maina into the civil service. This Day reports that President Buhari has commenced the retooling of his administration, which would see strong political leaders from the All Progressives Congress, APC, being brought in as ministers to represent the 6 geopolitical zones in the country, this Day has learned. This is just as the president said Wednesday that it was time for Nigerians to resolve never to provoke another civil war by their actions and inactions, recalling the pain of the tragic loss of human lives during the last civil war. The Nation reports that banks were gripped yesterday by the fear of a major liquidity crisis should the government pull out funds belonging to customers without bank verification number, BVN. The deadline given by the court for such customers to lose their cash is tomorrow. Justice Dimgbugwa of the Federal High Court, ruling on an ex-parte application filed by the federal government through the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation on October 21, granted the temporary forfeiture of such cash within 2 weeks unless the owners justify their ownership of such accounts. The Guardian reports that the former National Security Advisor, NSA, Colonel Sambo Dasuki, yesterday declined to testify at the trial of former National Publicity Secretary, People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Elias Metu. Dasuki, who has been in the detention facility of the Department of State Service, DSS, was brought to court through a subpoena, to serve as the 8th defense witness in charges of corruption leveled against Metu by the federal government.